Hello, lovelies. It's G here from Golden Star Tarot. How are you doing today? I'm here to bring you a candle message. I hope this message finds you blessed and full of abundance. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. Thank you to all my subscribers, all my followers, everybody who donates, who likes, who supports the channel. I really appreciate you guys. How are you guys feeling? I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good. I've been feeling good, especially ever since we shifted over. I'm really enjoying this shift and over to the new astrological new year. Feels good. Right? Feels good. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the channeled message. We're gonna start with the breaking light, okay? Channeled messages from the Divine Feminine to see what exactly Spirit wants to talk about today. 2 more, okay. Okay, there it is. Alright. Okay. I'm going to show you on the back of the deck. I do not compete with options. Honey, I am the option. Period. Okay? I do not compete with options. I am the option. Okay? I miss your touch. I heard you have a light touch. Somebody has a light touch right now. There's more than one way to be strong. So definitely finding out that there's more than one way. I really feel like, yeah, especially with this, free yourself from the past, right? I definitely feel like it's like things are lightening up. You have a lighter touch. You're moving a little bit lighter on your feet, a little more quick pace. Things are really picking up. I'm hearing rose. I'm hearing rose quartz. If you guys are really feeling that, go ahead, get you some rose quartz. Wear it somewhere on your body, somewhere, or in your pocket. Keep it around you. Put it on your altar, however you want to do that. Put it on your pillow. Sleep with it beside your bed. Fresh water. I'm also hearing fresh water for you guys as well. It's more than one way to be strong. Yeah, I feel like your confidence is building up. Either you or somebody you're dealing with, right? Your confidence is building up. And if your confidence is building up, right, then the type of people that you're dealing with is leveling up. I'm hearing new contracts, new fated meetings, a lot of really good vibrational stuff, right? Excuse me, sir. No. Here, you guys hear my dog? He's like, he's doing that whole, like, guarding. I feel like you have a really strong guardians around you. I'm being really called to light this candle. It's a pink candle. So Spirit's definitely really happy that you're being about that self-love, getting your body, your mind, your soul, your environment, everything in order, right? So Spirit is really appreciating that. They're really liking all of that, okay? So definitely getting into that self-love energy as well and freeing yourself from past things and realizing you don't need to compete, right? There's more than one way to be strong, and sometimes it's like competing to be chosen is what I'm hearing. It's like no need to do that. There's enough for everybody is what I'm hearing. There's enough for everybody. Spirit wants me to pull one more. Yeah. I am surrounded by great abundance. Yeah. So take a swim and just flow with it, right? Flow into that abundant energy. I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles. I'm seeing the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles in my mind. And I'm seeing the Queen of... Whoa, this is weird. Okay. It's not weird, but I've never seen this before. I'm seeing the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and then I'm seeing them like vibrate, and then I'm seeing them like merge into one, and when they merge into one, it's like the Empress. Okay. So definitely aligning yourself with, different vibrations coming together, making this Empress energy within yourself or within somebody that you're connecting to, right? So if you know that you resonate in one of the Divine Masculine energy, somebody that you're connecting to is really vibrating on that Empress level, right? Also, as always, if you guys are interested in this deck, this is the Divine Feminine Breaking Light deck. This is my deck. The link for it will be in the description box down below, as well as the link for my channel, my second channel. Yes, thank you, Spirit. So my second Zodiac channel, that links for that is in the description box down below, as well as direct links to purchase this deck or to my online virtual shop where you can purchase all my decks that I have up so far. More to come, as always. All right, well, let's get more into this. Ooh, yeah. New contracts, right? straight out the gate. Right? And I am getting two Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Empress energy here together. Right? Working together, collaborating together. Yeah. So one here, Queen of Pentacles, getting that work done. Here with the scroll, with the plans. Right? Yeah. I'm also hearing, why have I never noticed before too that this person in the background is a friar? They had the friar haircut. See? I don't know. I'm just really noticing that this time. So somebody, so here, it's like channeling from the divine with that divine plan, like the architect guide as to what they want it to look like, right? And then the builder. So the Queen of Pentacles building, that Empress energy, High Priestess energy channeling, right? And the Queen of Cups interpreting as the guide in between. That heart space energy allowing it to happen, right? Okay, interesting. Love that. Yeah, finding that path forward, right? Whoop. There she is. Empress. What's this on the ground? High Priestess. Hello? Empress and High Priestess. Right? Some of you might have felt a little more disconnected from this High Priestess energy because, like, look, there's the High Priestess holding the scroll, right? Holding the plans. Being that divine channel. Some of you might have felt a little more disconnected. You might have had a harder time connecting with channeling messages, or yeah, I feel like they're showing me like your spirit wants you to be more in your body right now, less in your mind and your third eye high space. You have all that lined up. You're doing well with that, right? So spirit's kind of like, stop, connect with this, right? Connect with the abundance, right? That this connection to spirit has already given you. A lot more like magician manifesting, right? You've been learning karmic lessons, right? And you're putting those karmic lessons, also past life energy, tapping into your akashic records, right? Past life energy here. Yeah, it's like tapping more to my star seed. Okay, I just saw the Hierophant like showed itself, but then it got back in. The death card, right? So definitely past life energy, right? Death, rebirth cycle, death, rebirth cycle. Definitely collaborating together with past versions of yourself, past life memories, to help manifest something into this 3D reality for sure for you. The strength card, there's more than one way to be strong, right? Walking away here, right? Straight up. There's more than one way to be strong. Finding a strength. Remembering ways that you were strong in the past. Perhaps maybe even ways that you felt like that you lacked strength in this lifetime or in this life, in this body. And, you know, your higher self telling you, you've already learned this lesson of how to be stronger in different ways in the past. Remember. And now they're showing me like the Lion King where they're like, remember who you are, right? With the lion here. It's like, remember who you are. Remember that you are, right? I'm hearing somebody's like past versions of yourself, and also like your higher self is telling you, remember the badass that you are. Remember that you're this badass person who's lived all these lives, who's done so many things that you feel like for some reason in this lifetime you felt like you wouldn't have the strength or you wouldn't have the capability to do. But it's like, you've already done them, right? You've already done them. So let go of the past. This lifetime is about something different, you know? Yeah, again, just walk away, right? The Emperor energy is there too. So balancing out, I'm not getting that as another person. I'm getting that more as you. Yeah. Yeah, so it's about 5 of Wands. With this Five of Wands, I'm seeing each of these wands as like a past life version of yourself. And you might have been, I'm hearing aligning. So you're realigning, opening up your akashic records. You could have had difficulty. Okay, I want to see how exactly I want to express this, because I have it in my mind, but I'm trying to channel it and actually get it out in a way that'll make sense. So you're realigning with past version of yourself, or like it's more like past versions of yourself are realigning with this body, with this mind here. So it might have been creating some chaos in your mind. You could have been kind of confused. You could have been like, where am I? Where am I going? What am I doing? But it was because you just needed to give yourself time to realign. Yeah, now they're showing me now they're showing me all this chaos, like these wands, and they're showing me all these wands like flying around and then like coming all into one, into a singular consciousness, into your singular like Ace of Wands energy with a very passionate like singular drive. So it's like all these past memories of you doing this and doing that, and you used to do this and then that, and I felt like this and I felt like this, and oh my gosh, all this other past life energy and emotions and everything, and you had to get to a place where you could line up with that, right? And as I was saying that, it was 11:11 down on the clock. So if you feel like that you're in some kind of, especially past life love issues, issues around love, issues, karma around relationships with other people, with your community, not just romantic relationships, but also, you know, parental relationships, relationships with your own children when you had children in past life, relationships with your community at large, right? So it was this feeling here of realigning, right? You might have felt, like I said, you might have felt a little withdrawn, you might have felt a little closed off, you know, even, but you know, things were lining up. There was karmic debts here that were being righted. Yeah, right. Yeah, spirit. Some of these spirit guides are saying you did nothing wrong. Like, baby, you did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. It's okay. You know, it's okay. This whole process has all just been a part of becoming yourself. It's all been about these karmic lessons, right? It's all been about just integrating all these karmic lessons, right? Yeah, they're just saying like, be gentle with yourself, love yourself. It's okay. Like, it's gonna be okay. Look at this. I remember you from a past life. Well, sorry, it says I remember you from our past lives. Hello? Confirmation Central. Yeah, you might have felt, I feel such a strong connection here. You might have felt lost in these fantasies, these delusions, these kind of past life illusions, maybe, that you were learning to, you know, that you were learning to let go of, right? Surrender to the divine. Okay. Yeah. Look. Learning to surrender this past, right? Because the five of cups is about lamenting, being sad, crying over spilled milk, crying over things that have already happened in the past losses, past karma, past love, you know, maybe even children that you lost in the past, in this lifetime or in past lifetimes, right? All of those things, all your dreams and fantasies and things that you felt like you didn't fulfill, right? There might have been a kind of rushing back of those kind of things, right? Yeah, but you're releasing this. Yeah, this death, you know, it's happening, right? Your spirit guides, your higher self, your past selves, they're all coming together to collaborate together to create this new version of yourself on the other side, and to understand there's more than one way to just be strong with this. You're freeing yourself from this past. Wow, look, as I was talking about that 11:11, right? Four of Wands. Wow. Yeah. Haha. There's that Empress energy, right? Page of Wands. You've been an Empress before in the past. You've are like an Empress is an energy that you work yourself into being, right? It's a state of being that you align yourself with when you can do all of this work, right? When you do all this shadow work, you've been an empress, you've been a high priestess so many times before in the past, right? Or an emperor. I see that emperor card showing itself back there too, right? Or an emperor, however you want to view it, right? Yeah, and this Page of Wands here, it's like somebody that's gotten good news that's coming and go and deciding to get with this news, with this new passionate beginning, to go on this new passionate journey, right? To go on a journey. Now that I have this information, now I can move forward. Now I can release the past. Yeah. Your spirit guides, that Seven of Swords, your spirit guides are saying, we had to get a little tricky. We had to get a little crafty. They're showing me the moon card too. Like illusions had to be broken. Not only illusions from this life, but illusions, or it's like, it's things that when you pass and you transitioned over to your next life and your old lives, like, so when you died, there were still these, oh, I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done that. Okay, spirit is guiding me. Like for me personally, with my past life regressions that I've had, although when I'm in that state of being in my past life regressions, the past life regressions that my spirit guides have always showed me has been my moment of my death in my past lives. And in your moment of your death, you have this absolute clarity, right? It's this absolute clarity of, because there is no more ifs, ands, buts. There is no more tomorrow. There are no more excuses. Your ego kind of fades, right? And as you're coming and as you're beginning, and your ego is fading, your body is fading, your consciousness ascends higher, right? Into your higher self. And you have this moment of, when a lot of people say your life flashes before your eyes, that's what they're talking about, or at least how I've experienced my past life regressions, where it's like you have this moment of absolute clarity where there's no more lies, no more excuses, no more, but this person did that, and finger pointing and projecting, it all just flies away. And as you are reconnecting with that pure love source energy, right, you do have these moments of, I should have done this, I should have done that, I should have been with the love of my life, I should have kissed my mother, I should have forgive that person, I should have just let it go, I should, I should have been there for my family more, I shouldn't have fought with my family so much, or I shouldn't have done this. It just becomes clear. It's this moment of absolute just clarity, that it all just kind of goes away, because you're like, it's over, it's done, it's over, it's done. All the excuses that I used to be able to conjure up in myself, they all fade away, and none of them matter. And you have this moment of absolute, like, my life is like this is what it was like, this is how it should have been, this is the things that I'm so grateful. As you get closer to transition, you're like, I should have done that, I should have done that. That's like your memory is like loading into your akashic records, right? And you're like, I should have done this, I should have done that. That's your soul being like, okay, making a list of, okay, in my next life, karma from this, karma from that, karma from this, karma from that, I need to learn this and that's and this. And then as you come closer to reconnecting with source energy, you are so overwhelmed with the love of gratitude and appreciation for all the beautiful things that happen in your life, and it's this overwhelming feeling of, but I was so grateful for this, and I was so grateful for that, and it was so unbelievable, and this, that, and it's, when you're transitioning, it's all of the beautiful moments are the last moments that you live, right? Are the last moments as you're fading from this life. You relive the most beautiful moments of your life. And it's this absolute feeling of gratitude that moment that you transition over, right? Because as you're becoming closer to source energy, you're just like, oh my God, but it was so beautiful in this moment and that moment. And sometimes it's the smallest moments, right? It's the smallest little things that you're just like, I was so grateful for that, you know? Um, Little hugs, kisses, times that you stopped and like literally like smelling a flower, like a field of flowers, or like a beautiful vista, or, holding your child in your arms. There's this moment where you're just like, oh, I'm so grateful, right? So as you're integrating all those things, I think in this lifetime, you're really going through that same process where in your enlightenment, you're really going towards being closer to just really getting to that state of gratitude where you can maintain a higher state of gratitude, right? It's impossible I'm not going to say impossible, but there are some people who really, really get to that state where they can remain as grateful as they possibly can, right? But it's also about being very gentle with yourself and knowing that you're still human in the end, right? Spirit doesn't expect you to be perfect. Spirit doesn't expect you to never get mad or never be like, oh, why did this happen? Or frustrated or anything like that. Spirit doesn't expect you to ever have that perfectness that you have to always stay in this state because, you know. But there is this sense of here with the sneakiness, your spirit guys are like cheeky with it. They're like, we had to kind of sneak you there. They say they had to kind of sneak you there. Yeah. Lots of opportunity. Yeah. Ooh. Right? Sneak you past those tower moments or sneak you through those tower moments of like, okay. Yeah, some of you, some of your spirit guides say, you didn't make it easy for us. We had to sneak it in there, right? Kind of energy. Yeah, some of your spirit guides are saying it's getting harder and harder to do that because you've lived so many lives. They're like, it's it's really getting harder and harder to kind of get you to just kind of not be so much in the higher, have not, have enough awareness that you know what you're doing, but also not have enough awareness that you're just allowing the divine plan to happen, right? Where you're not so conscious of it that you're like constantly zooming in on it. They're showing me somebody that's just like allowing it to happen, and all of a sudden you're like, what? What's that? And then they're like, okay, just let, okay, I'll just allow it to happen. What's that? That's what they're showing me. It's funny. I just dropped that, but the magician energy, right? Manifesting in greatness, victory, right? Remembering, like I said, with the 6 of Cups, remembering this karma from the past. It's a natural part of the ascension journey, right? That's our dark night, right? That's our dark night, is remembering all of the things from this lifetime, but also past lifetimes that we need to, lessons that we need to learn how to integrate, right? Oh, sorry, I dropped this. 9 of Pentacles. And then finding that abundance, right? Manifesting that, because the 9 of Pentacles is also about being free, being solo, being single, being abundant, living in that, using your gifts and your talents and creating great abundance all around you, right? I'm also here with the bird, right? Getting those downloads, the spiritual downloads here. It's like I don't know what kind of bird that is. A pheasant, a hawk, I don't know. They said pheasant, but okay. I don't know what a pheasant is. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, and constantly your wish fulfillment was to know what was happening, right? And then, you know how when people say, that saying where it's like, oh, you're too smart for your own good, right? It's like you're too aware. You get yourself into more issues than if you were kind of a little more, I don't want to say ignorant about it, but if you were a little less aware of your surrounding, or a little less aware of, so energetically sensitive, it would have been easier for you to just kind of bob your way into it, right? To just kind of like, I don't want to say like bumble, but kind of just like let it go, right? But because you're becoming so energetically aware and so energetically like awakened, right? You're like, huh, what's that? Huh, what's that? You're like micro fixating on like little things around you because you can feel it so sensitively, right? So spirit was like, we really had to tone down your senses some to kind of help you kind of, okay. Don't be like, oh, what's that? 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 But this, and I feel the heartbreak from 9 lifetimes ago, and your spirit's like, stop worrying about that. Like, please just, and you're like, but this, and but that, and this, and and your spirit's like, okay. Is this making sense? It'll make sense to those that needs to make sense to, right? Okay. So I'll just trust that. Okay, yeah. That's so funny. Yeah, right. With this, like, oh my, like, wait, what? This, but your spirit guides are like, stop. We are trying to help you get to this place where you are getting that, you know, uh, You might have even been fighting friends and family, or just the legacy that was passed down to you. So not only toxic generational mindsets that were passed down to you in this lifetime, but in past lifetimes too, right? So we, you know, when we went through this karma, this is the lessons that I didn't learn in this lifetime. This is what I'm going to have to go through. That's what you were going through, right? And so you're transitioning over to a state of being where it's not going to be as hard. You're not going to feel like you're constantly having to fight off so much of those towers, right? That Eight of Swords and all the towers. You're not going to feel like you're having to fight so hard through that, right? You can be a lot more solo, a lot more independent, a lot more open energetically. Five of Cups they want me to talk about. Yeah, right? So definitely here, somebody here was really lamenting over the loss of a child. Okay, I'm so sorry. So a loss of a child. Some of you in this lifetime, some of you it was in past lifetimes, because some of you are like, I've never lost a child. Some of you it was in past lifetimes as well, right? Ooh. Some of you also had past lifetimes here where, with this magician energy, when you used it in not so good ways, right? Yeah. I'm also hearing it surprise you. I feel like it's gonna surprise you. Not the karma. I feel like you've already worked through that. Like it's gonna really surprise you. Starts to surprise you how quickly and how easily you're gonna start manifesting things into your life. Like you're literally gonna be like, that sounds nice, and it's just gonna like show up within like a few minutes, and you'll be like, what? Like, oh my gosh. It's gonna get a lot easier for you to tap into that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Remember I was saying that Ace of Wands, right? Some of you have been rejecting this energy, this wand energy here. Yeah. Feeling a little more cut off. You're like, been looking for it. I'm not sure how. How do I do it? You know, how do I do this? There's a growth, like natural growth, death, evolution that had to happen here, right? Because there were past cycles, again, here, that weren't ending, right? Page of Wands. Like I said, some of it's like you were unsure of how to use it, how to do it exactly. But it's like you always knew. Spirit was like you always knew, but there was an energy here. This deck needs to be cleared too. It's got some clearing to do. I'm gonna do that. Let me set that aside for a second. Yeah, okay. Spirit said, yeah. A little too distracted. There's more than one way to be strong. There was an issue here, a karmic issue here around what it exactly looked like to be strong, what it meant for you to have this strength energy, right? You might have been taught a very distorted way to look at what it meant to have strength, right? But this is a new cycle, right? That cycle is ending for you and a new cycle is beginning here. Yeah, they just keep saying new soul contracts. Yeah, so definitely you've closed out a contract here with the past, and it's around an energy. Look at this. Wow. Right? And and in this, wow, I just wanted to show you this too. Like when I sat this down over here, the Sun card and the Three of Cups. Lots of love and life and celebrations. And it's funny that the Three of Cups came up here. Ooh, girl. Or boy, especially with the Hierophant and this Three of Cups. Like the Three of Cups, that's straight with the Hierophant, that's straight up marriage, right? And that's so funny because look what came out. King and Queen of Pentacles, that's a married couple. A very abundant married couple here. So there is definitely a brand new cycle here. For some of you, there was a big energy here of having to work through some kind of karma around the person that you are coming into alignment with. There was karma that you and this person, unfinished business, I'm going to say unfinished business between you and this person, that manifested in lessons that you needed to learn. And so this is unfinished business between you and this person from a past lifetime, right? From a past lifetime, you are coming into alignment with this person, but there are karmic cycles that you needed to go through to kind of help cleanse, and purge some of the energy before you came into alignment with this person. There will be more that you have to, there's always other stuff to go through. We keep experiencing things through life, right? It's a whole process the whole time, right? We're never all the way healed, but we're not supposed to be. That's just life, It's not like you're never going to be happy or you're never going to have, those great lighthearted experiences, right? But there'll always be other things that, it's like, okay, well, you've done this, so now you can do this, or you've done that, and what about this? How do you feel about that, right? But there's definitely a new cycle here. For some of you, there's definitely a big cycle here about getting married. Okay? Getting married. I mean, big, big energy of getting married. Right? But something had to be laid to rest here. Like I said, soulmate energy. Right? Soulmate lovers energy. Balancing here. Right? That's the same angel back here in the background. Like balancing things out. Bringing harmony between these two lovers, right? Between these two soulmate energies. Laying things to rest for both of you. For not only stuff that happened between each other, but unfinished business that you have with other people as well, right? You just had to get your affairs in order. Because who wants to deal with some of this stuff, Like there's just some stuff Spirit was like, you had to deal with it before you come into alignment with other people. Or just in general, you are coming either way. Like I said, Queen of Pentacles, you are coming to alignment with a person who's very much so, aligned, who's very much so vibrating, on that same level as you. Right? And if the two of you don't actually get like married, yeah. But this Devil card here is a lot of fears, a lot of fear energy. Also, gotta be honest, there was some energy here that needed to be worked through about allowing yourself to. Spirit was like, oh my God, this is funny. The Spirit guide, okay. The Spirit guide is like, every time y'all two come together, it's some F stuff, right? It's some fuck shit's gonna happen. Not like in a bad way, but it's like every time y'all come together, y'all be, yeah, okay. For once, every time y'all come together, y'all get married, it's on and popping, okay? It's on and popping. It's such an intense connection here between the two of you. You come into vibration with each other, and it's on. And it's on like they're like, the world had to get ready for this, and then they played that, y'all ready for this, dun, 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 that song. They're just like, no. Stuff had to align. The world had to align to get ready for y'all to come together. Like, stuff had to happen, like political world events had to happen before the two of y'all could come together, because yeah, Spirit said every time y'all link up, like some massive vibrational changes happen. Wow, who are you and this person? Okay, like, who are you and this person? Y'all change a lot of people's lives together. Every time y'all come together. Yeah. Y'all always choose to come together when there's some major timeline shift here. Right? When there is an ending of one consciousness. One consciousness and the beginning of another. You guys always come together, and it's like, oh snap, it's getting real. Some major like shift is about to happen when we come together. Like, that's how it's gonna be. Like, y'all gonna come together, and it's gonna, like, yeah. This is so weird. They just showed me like a room full of people, and they showed me like the two of y'all like coming together, like in a room full of people. And it's like everybody just It's like, just like, you know, like they're at a restaurant or something, like you're at a restaurant, you know, and there's sounds and stuff around you. There's like plates clinging and like people talking and everything like that. And then y'all come together. It's like, I was, you know, shoot. And everything just gets quiet. Yeah. They're showing me a scene from the movie Inception. It's the scene where Leonardo DiCaprio's character is going to the, oh, what is his name? Oh my gosh, why do Keelan, is that his name? The actor's name. Oh my gosh, he's the guy that plays Tommy in the Pinky Blinders. Why can I never remember his name? Anyway, like he comes together and they come together and he's going to him, right? And he's like, okay, we're going to play the game of, we're going into his dream and we're going to reveal that this is a dream, right? So all the projections, all the people that are projections, they're not real, they're in a dream, right? And they go to him and they're like, this is a dream. And like in that moment, everybody just like stops and like looks at them, right? And it's like this like weird, like, oh, this is not right. This is not right. Woo, you know, the shifting is happening, right? Because that happens, right? They're showing me too, where they show the glass on the table and the glass and the water and the glass is like shifting. And he's like telling him, like, wake up. This is a dream. You know, look around you. Is this normal? Have you ever been here? Do you even know where you are? And the guy's kind of looking around. He's like, it's like, do you know these people? How did you get here? You know? It's because this is a dream. This is a dream. Like, wake up. Like, they're not trying to get him to wake up, but they're trying to get him to be more aware that, you know, it's like they're the ones. Yeah, but he's coming in playing like this person that's like, hi, I'm a projection. You got training, and I'm coming here telling you, hey, remember your training. This is just a dream. We're trying to wake you up. So that's kind of the energy, right? That's the energy. You and this person come together and you wake people up from the matrix. Like you wake people up. You're like, hey, did you know, red pill, blue pill, like, you know what you're doing? Like, do you know what this is? This is a dream. The life that you're living is a dream, right? That kind of energy, like major timeline shifts. Like whenever, every single time that you two come together, there's something major happening in the collective consciousness. And so it's like, hey, like it's like, yeah. They're just like, yeah, you know, if you get it, you get it, you know. Right? You guys come together when there is this hangman moment here in the collective, right? And you put these people in this position, or that people have been put in this position, and you're the ones giving enlightenment, right? They get put in this position for atonement and for to get a different perspective. You're here providing that. The universe provided the pause, provided the tree, provided this. You provide the enlightenment here. Wow, yeah. Every time you guys come together, every single time you guys come together, it's always something. And you guys don't always come together as like a marriage, right? Sometimes you come together as siblings or just partners, business partners. Yeah. Yeah, something huge always goes down every time you guys come together. I love channeling messages like this. It's so fun. Okay. Yeah. Right? Drop your burdens. Let go. Yeah, you guys come in like real swift, like, okay, shing. Well, in the cosmic sense, it seems, yeah, right? What's been growing in the collective consciousness? What's been needed to happen? What are you waiting for? You're bringing in this balance, this truth. That's what happens every single time y'all like gangbusters get together, right? Like, yeah, and that's part of your divine life purpose here. Judgment. And you guys always come in to balance out the scales, out the cosmic scales, like, for sure, 100%, 100%. Hello. Y'all gotta get married. Y'all gotta get married. You got contracts together. Reunion. Wow, that's energy though. Hello. Hello? Yeah. But things had to align for all of you guys. For all of y'all to come together. For all of y'all? Yeah. For you, your spirit guides, all y'all coming together. All y'all spirit guides are like friends. They like gang up together and like talk and stuff, and they're just like, how are they doing? How are they doing? What are they doing? Where are they at? You guys like both. They're literally showing me like a whole, like teams, like whole teams of people. Y'all got whole teams of spirit guide energy coming together. Yeah, like a whole hierarchy of teams that come together to manifest and set up the two of y'all coming together. Okay. Powerful energy you guys have. Yeah, definite big powerful energy here. Yeah. Yeah. That means you guys have powerful lessons too, though. Powerful lessons. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. This is gonna be so wonderful. You're gonna feel so good. It's gonna feel so amazing. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. Definitely. Presenting something here to the world. To the world. Right? Just straight up. I was just about to say, just straight up. You guys have. Wait. I thought I put that down. I guess I put that back in? That's weird. I didn't realize that I put that back in there. So that's why I was like, the Empress card. And I was like, wait, didn't I put the Empress card down here? Yeah. Things are definitely balanced out for both of you. Okay. Okay. What's the next message? Not here. Okay. Yeah. So be gentle, be easy with yourself, love yourself, you know. I turn to the moon, sun, and stars for guidance. Yeah, you guys check out your birth charts. Check out your birth start. Your birth starts. Okay, yeah. Check out your birth charts. Okay. Really look into as much information as you can with that. We fit so well together. Look, together we will build an empire. Absolutely, twin flames. I wasn't gonna say it, but I'm just saying. All right, like definite big energy here. Big twin flame energy here for sure. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull this Empress and Emperor because they keep wanting to show themselves. You're definitely coming in strong here with a person, and Spirit is saying that this journey might look different than you expected, right? I feel union coming. I'm going through a major transformation. Yeah. I feel your heartbeat. Do you feel mine? Kiss it like you missed it. Yeah. So, again, you might be feeling these twin flame symptoms that we've talked about before, the ascension, the double heartbeat kind of energy. You need to hear the ocean. So there could be a sense of wanting to step outside. I'm seeing emotions. Seeing you being very much so in your emotions, and that's fine. Spirit saying being in your heart space. Hearing like the oceans of emotions. Wrap yourself in warm, loving energy for sure. I choose love. So there's definitely, I don't compete with options. I am the option. That's my Empress energy right there on this card. This deck. This is like, look. Come and find me. Yeah, I was just about to say, I'm healing myself. I was being so drawn to this pillow back here. And I'm just like, look at that Empress just sitting up there on that pillow, just relaxing, like allowing things to come to her. And then Come and Find Me popped out. Kiss me like the first time every time. Yeah, this person. Oh. If the two of you do end up getting romantically involved, which you don't have to, you might not, right? It's going to be different for all of you out there. But if you do get romantically involved, it is going to be something else. Take a swim and just flow with it. I'm fulfilling my life purpose. I'm building my confidence. Yeah. There's this really beautiful energy here. Oh, this is so lovely. I'm just sorry. I'm just not talking. I'm just enjoying this energy. I'm cutting karmic ties. You're my inspiration. Yeah. Yeah. I like the way you take control. I'm fulfilling my life purpose. Yeah. So there's a lot of that kind of energy here. All right. I'm tapping out now. I definitely feel this energy tapping out now. Okay, you guys. Well, this is kind of, I don't even know what to kind of call this reading. It was kind of just like you know what you're doing. You're going upon your path. You know, new contracts are coming in, brand new cycles. Yeah. You guys can energetically feel this happening, right? There's a lot going to be happening, especially over the next like year or so. A lot happening here in this energy. It's beautiful though. It's really beautiful energy. Yeah. I'm smiling. I'm smiling because Spirit is saying a lot of y'all out there watching this going, I don't want anybody. I'm not looking to be in a relationship. I don't know. And I'm, it's whatever. I'm worried about me. I'm not worried about being in a relationship right now. And Spirit's just like laughing. Spirit's just like laughing. Some of y'all might really, not like at you, but Spirit is saying, don't allow any kind of like fear or karmic energy around that kind of, hold you back, tie you back from what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah, exactly. Let go. I'm in a kind of devil energy there with that. Is there any kind of last messages that you want to bring here? Oh, whoa. I'm not trying to get into a whole different message, Spirit. You guys don't worry about the past. That's what Spirit's telling me. Don't worry about the past. Don't worry about some of the. I know that we've been picking up on some of the drama from your past, and it's all a part. It's all a part of the cycle, right? Um, Sometimes I ask Spirit, I'm like, why do we talk about, karmics and some drama that people went through in the past? Like, I want to deliver different messages, and Spirit's like, look, it's important that you give people an understanding of a different understanding of why some things, some karmic things happened in their past, right? So most of the collective is getting to a place now where it's like you needed to concentrate on, for a little bit, you needed to see. The light was being shined on your shadow so that you could see, right? The light was being shined on conflict, chaos, people from your past, what they did, how they were moving, why they betrayed you, and things like that, so that you could just know, right? Because you need to know those things, so to allow a light to be shown on those things, so that you can resolve them, purge them, let them go. So yeah, not all my messages are going to be love and light and everything's great. Like, it's also going to be, yeah, somebody betrayed you from your past, or this happened, or a karmic coworker did this or said this or moved like this, because it's also an important part of the path. It's just an important part of the path, right? All right. Well, that's, so Spirit is saying, let go of the past. You've done enough reflecting on the past. So, you guys have, right? If you're really resonating with this, you've done enough reflecting on the past. It's good. It's important to reflect on the past and not just deny it like it doesn't exist, right? But it's also important to move on and be able to allow it to let go, right? I remember you from our past lives, right? It was important for you to resonate with some of that energy for a little bit. So don't judge yourself on it. Don't be mad about it. It's important because you were going through this major transformational energy. It was important that that came up. So allow yourself to just resonate now. It's okay. Okay. Thank you guys so very much for being here with me today. I really appreciate you. This is definitely not going to be everybody's reading. Not everybody is going to really resonate with this, but those that do, I'm glad that you do. Always remember that if something feels confusing or it doesn't really touch base with you, don't try to make it touch base. Allow it, leave it, let it be for somebody else. If it really resonates, if it gives you that, maybe I feel like this is for me, it's possible that it's for you, for a later version of you, or some events in your life need to line up, and then this, at one point this will resonate with you. Some part of it might resonate with you, but other parts might, and that's okay, right? Leave the parts that don't. Take what you need from this, and I'm wishing you the best moving forward out there. Okay, congratulations to those who are leaving behind these past contracts, and you're integrating and learning more about yourself as you go along. Right, you're doing great. I believe in you. I trust in you. Trust in yourself. Have faith in your spirit guides and in your own intuition. It's okay. You're making it. Always know that. Okay, you're making it. It's all a part of the journey. Everything is going to be okay in the end, and resonate with that with yourself. Right, not just in the good times, but in the rough times too. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. Like I always say, like the content if you liked it, share it if you feel like it could help somebody else, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for the notifications. If you're not already, down below you will find links to my to my online shop where you can purchase my decks if you feel so guided, as well as a link to donate or tip to the channel, as well as the links to my second channel if you guys feel like going to check that out, and subscribe if you feel guided to, as well as my contact information if you want to reach out to me to get a personal reading. Thank you guys as always for being here. I appreciate you guys so very, very much. Thank you so much for being here on this journey with me. I appreciate you guys. I learned so much from doing this, and I'm just, although sometimes it can feel very heavy, I always end up stepping back and being so grateful that you guys are in my life. So thank you so much for all the lovely lessons that you've taught me. And thank you for being vulnerable enough to share your life stories and everything with me, to allow me to learn and grow myself. I really appreciate you guys so very much, okay? And I will see you lovelies in the next one. Bye.